In this video, we're going to find some coterminal angles. We know that coterminal angles are angles with the same terminal side. So if I think about an angle in center position, and I imagine rotating through an angle of some number of degrees or radians to a terminal side, well, there are other angles in there too, maybe after going through one more full revolution or even rotating the other direction. And these are what we call coterminal angles. They're angles with different measures, but have a terminal side that ends up in the same place. So here, we're asked to find two positive and two negative coterminal angles to 112 degrees, thinking about that angle theta being in center position. Oh, so we know 112 degrees would be something like that angle over there in the second quadrant. What I'm going to think about here is if I want another angle that's also positive, that ends up in that same spot, I can just go one more full revolution around. And then for one more, I just go through a second full revolution in there. So I'm going to take my angle theta and I'm going to add one full revolution to it. And since we're working in degrees, well, that means I'm going to add 360 degrees to it. So that first positive coterminal angle, let's see, that would be 472. So now I'm going to take that angle, I'm going to add 360 to it again to find the next coterminal angle. And some of you out there watching this have probably already done that in your head, but off camera here, I'm going to use my TI-84 to add 360 to 472, and I get 832 degrees. Now I'm asked to find two negative angles, coterminal, so instead of positive, I'll rotate the other direction around, and so to do that, I can think about taking away a full revolution. So 112 minus 360 degrees is 248 degrees. Minus 248 degrees, that is. And if I take away 360 again, so now I have that second angle, subtract another full revolution. I find that fourth angle I've been asked for, that second one, that's coterminal but negative, so minus 608 degrees. I have a similar question down here, except for the angle's given to me in radians, so I want to work in radians, and the angle I'm given is 7 pi sixths, which is about right there. But again, I'm just going to think about adding and subtracting full revolutions. Well, I'm not working in degrees. One full revolution in radians is 2 pi, so I'll really be adding 2 pi. And then I'll repeat the process and I'll subtract 2 pi, and I'm really just thinking about adding and subtracting full revolutions. But instead of thinking about 2 pi being 2 pi, I'll think about it with a denominator of 6. So 12 pi out of 6. So that first angle I'm going to deal with 19 pi sixths. For another angle coterminal with that, I'll add 2 pi again. And so let's see, that would be 31 pi sixths. All right, now I take my angle and I'm going to subtract a full revolution. And then subtract another full revolution. All right, the real key, whether you're working in degrees or radians, is to find coterminal angles. You're either adding a full revolution or taking away a full revolution. And that's it for now.